Hi, I'm Mike England with Viking Mortgage. I'm here to talk to you about the no-cost loan. That's not the no-fee loan or the no out-of-pocket cost loan. That's the loan where the lender pays all of your closing costs for you. I've been doing no-cost loans for about 18 years, ever since one of my clients had a couple closing costs he didn't want to pay. We figured out how we could raise the interest rate just a little bit and pay some of those closing costs for him. A lot of times that works out for a lot of clients who have better things to do with their money than pay closing costs. Here's how it works. Most loans are sold, whether it's a bank or a mortgage broker or whatever. Most loans are sold so that the person who makes the loan for you isn't the one you end up finally making your payments to. The higher the interest rate, the more money is paid for the loan. We just have to come up with the perfect mix where you get as low of an interest rate as possible and also have all your closing costs paid for you. Here's an example. In the example on the screen here, we have a $300,000 loan amount with both a standard closing cost and a no-cost loan closing cost. We have a $300,000 loan. It's a 20% down conventional purchase. You'll see a 4.625% interest rate on our standard cost and a 5% interest rate on the no-cost loan. As you can see, we have closing costs adding up to $6,490. This is your standard closing costs, pretty much average on a loan. We're not including the prepaid interest, the taxes, or reserves in this calculation, and I'll show you why. Here on the no-cost loan, as you can see, you've got the same costs, but the net to the borrower ends up being zero. Here on our second slide, we have a comparison that shows difference in fees being $6,490. Difference in payment being $68.04. So you take the $6,490, divide that by the $68.04, and that gives you 95.39 months to break even, or 7.95 years. Of course, we include the APRs for both these examples, and we want to make sure to tell you it's a 20% down conventional 30-year fixed purchase to make sure everything I'm telling you is legal. Now, there's a few points to ponder in these examples. One would be how long we would keep this house. Obviously, the longer you keep the house, the more likely it is you're going to break even by paying the lower closing costs. How long are we going to keep the loan? Sometimes people are keeping the house, but they got different plans as far as their finances. How much money do I have to work with? As I like to say, you may have better things to do with your money than pay closing costs. Can you use the money you're saving in closing costs to make a higher down payment? You might be moving from a 5% down to a 10% down loan. Also, are there better things to do with your money than paying closing costs that you didn't want anyway? And that's kind of the gist of the no-cost loan. Many companies could do no-cost loans. They just choose not to. The reason is simple. Instead of paying your closing costs, they choose to pay large executive salaries, pay for huge office buildings, and massive advertising budgets. Just go into your bank next time and look around. Look at that prime real estate, all those employees in there. Think about all the costs they're paying, and guess who's paying it? You are. We all get our money from the same places. At Viking Mortgage, we choose to use the money we get paid to sell your loan to pay your closing costs, not in some fancy ad campaign. So just give me a call or fill out the no-cost loan request form right over there.